Today's topic is going to be the recall finally arrived for my GMC 10-speed transmission. Hello and welcome to the Full Octane Garage. In today's topic, we're going to talk about my recall letter that I finally received. I had received a pre-recall letter saying that I'm going to be getting a recall letter from GM just so they could waste some postage and some mail. So that's been done. Now we have the real letter. The letter previously that I received said that there was going to be a software fix becoming available that would be downloaded into the vehicle at the dealership. And what this fix is going to do, it's not really a fix, it's a monitor. It's a software monitor to monitor the condition of the valve body. So in the event that it's coming up with a condition that would cause the rear wheel lockup, it will basically put you into a limp mode until you take it to the dealer and get it repaired. It's going to limit the transmission to no higher than 5th gear, which is kind of painful if you got to drive on the highway for any long distance. And then you got to get it to the dealer to get it fixed. Now, the final letter finally came out, and I kind of complained in the last video that it looked like all they're going to do is load a piece of software and hope that the warranties kind of go out before they have to fix the vehicle. To my surprise, in this letter, they have extended the warranty on my vehicle. So in the event that this condition, now it says this condition is really the key words here. So if the condition happens, which causes me to go into limp mode, I take it to the dealer. They are now going to warranty it for 15 years from the in-service date or 150,000 miles. So that makes me feel a little bit better that I can get it fixed for an extended period of time. What concerns me is now that I have this software. Now I did take it to the dealership. It did take about 45 minutes to an hour to get it installed. I had an oil change while I was there, so it took them a couple hours, and they recommended the obligatory cabin air filter and air filter change for a mere $123, which I declined. So now the nice thing about this is that you are going to have an extended warranty. The bad thing is can I trust this vehicle on a long trip or towing? I tow a car with it. As you see in the background, I have a few cars. I have an enclosed trailer, and I occasionally will take them to a long distance show. I'm terrified now that I'm going to be on a road trip several hundred miles away from home, and all of a sudden it goes into limp mode and I can't go past 55 miles an hour. Now I'm stuck out of town with my trailer and no vehicle to get my trailer home, and honestly no vehicle to get home. So say I'm out of town, I find a place to park my trailer and my very expensive collector car, and then all of a sudden I get to the dealer and they say, oh, we can't get the parts, which is what we're seeing. There's hundreds of comments in some of my other videos about this, that it's taking them 2 and 3 months to even get these valve bodies or get the replacement transmissions. And I don't think they're getting loaner vehicles. And if they are getting a loaner vehicle, they're not getting a comparable loaner vehicle. They're not getting a truck that's going to be able to pull a trailer. They're getting probably a Buick LaCrosse or some kind of Chevrolet, because this also affects Chevrolet diesels. So this is affecting, I believe it's said it was 2019 to 2022 GM and Chevrolet diesel trucks with a 10-speed transmission. This is half-ton and 3/4 ton and I believe 1-ton trucks. So a lot of vehicles impacted here. I had no choice other from a safety concern is to go get the software. The last thing I'm going to be wanting to do is be pulling a trailer down the highway and slowing down at highway speed and my rear wheels lock up at 55 miles an hour as it's downshifting. And it puts me in a position where I'm going to have to be a really good driver to not wreck the truck. I don't want to be in that position, so I did the fix. I don't know how many of you are going to do the fix. I don't know if the fix is a condition of the extended warranty. I think it is, actually, because it says if you exhibit this condition, and the condition is the limp mode, I believe. So I would ask your dealer for something in writing. If you're not going to get the software update in your vehicle, are you still going to be covered for 150,000 miles or 15 years? I took the safe way out. I'm going to go ahead and have the extended warranty in place. I'm going to hope for the best when I go on a trip that I'm not going to get stranded. And if so, I'm going to have to phone a friend to come help me pick up my trailer. It's just the fact of life, unfortunately, because I love the truck. This is the only thing of all of the GM trucks that I've had. They've all had their warts, whether it be AFM, DFM lifters, whether it be 8-speed transmission, whether it be wheel bearings. This truck has been rock solid. I have 32,000 miles on it now. And I've had no issues out of this truck. I get 24, 25 miles to the gallon driving around town like a madman. And so I really, really like this truck, and I don't want to have to go looking for another option. Now, in with this letter came an additional document, and it is a reimbursement form. So in the event that you had this condition and you were out of warranty, or you had some expense that you had to incur to get this fixed, you can submit a reimbursement to General Motors. I'll put copies of these up on the screen somewhere throughout this video, or maybe at the end, so that you can take a peek at them. If you have not received your recall, you can go on to I believe it's the NHTSA site, and you can see if you have a recall on your vehicle. It will tell you. I'll leave some links below. I'll actually do an example and see if my truck's showing up. I believe it was. I don't know if it shows up now because I've had the fix done, but that's some good information. If you happen to have some information, leave it in the comments below. A lot of your fellow diesel owners would love to hear. So at the end of the day, we're going to ride it out and see what happens. So I wanted to bring this information to you. If you have not received the recall letter in the mail, I would call your dealer and ask if your vehicle is in fact included in the recall. And this is diesels that are not just pickup trucks. This could be, if you have a Tahoe diesel or a Suburban diesel, these are half-ton diesels in the Suburban and Tahoes. Those are also impacted too. So don't just let this go. Make sure your warranty is going to be extended. Make sure you have the proper safety fix in place, because the last thing you want to be doing is 55 miles an hour and have a momentary lockup of your rear wheels because of a transmission issue. So thanks for being with us at the Full Octane Garage. Maybe we'll have more on this, maybe we won't. I do need to do a couple year review on my diesel. I love the thing, so don't expect any real negatives on it other than the transmission, but I will do a video on that upcoming. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button and come back often, because we're going to have some really cool content about GMC trucks and a whole lot more. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Our legal team made me promise to display this disclaimer before we ended the video. Please take a moment to read it before you make any buying decisions.